Yesterday we ended off, guys. Yesterday we ended off on the summation. We have summation notation. We have the sum as k goes from 0 to n of the k is the sum as k goes from 0 to n of n choose k times can't multitask. Let me get to where we need to go. I don't like theirs. I like mine better anyway. Okay. So we have the sum as k goes from 0 to n of n choose k, a to the n minus k, b to the k, and that's we left off with me just telling you what that means and how to write it. So let me go ahead and get that back on the board. So we have a plus b to the n is equal to the sum as k goes from 0 to the n of n choose k, a to the n minus k, b to the k. All right. That's our binomial theorem. Binomial theorem. So first let's get what each thing means. So we have the sum of n equals k. This is the sum k equals 0 to the n. What does this mean is the first thing, because I want to break down what this means exactly. The sum as k goes from 0 to n. The sum as k goes from 0 to n. So from after this, we've got some variable k.
Can we write that down?
No, it's already in the notes, Tim. It's the next line. Okay, what does that mean? We have some variable k. All right? This right here is summation notation, and this means the sum. The sum. Yeah. Just that symbol. The sigma, the capital sigma means sum. So the sum right there.
The E itself?
Yes. All right. So what's going on here is we're going to have some variable in here called k. We have to. We've defined there is a variable k. So we have to have a k. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to have usually a k in there somewhere. All right? And we're going to have some formula that has k. And what we do is we substitute 0 in for k, then put a plus sign. And then we put in 1 for k, and then put a plus sign. And then we put in 2 for k, and then put a plus sign. And we keep going, and where do we stop? At n. Whatever number n is, that's where we stop. All right? So if this were a k right here, if this were a k, this would mean 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus until I stop at whatever number n I get. If this were (2k plus 1), I would put in this is equal to 2 times 0 plus 1 plus 2 times 1 plus 1 plus 2 times 2 plus 1 plus, and I stop at 2 times n plus 1, whatever n is. So I just plug in 0 to whatever formula I have for k. Then I plug in the next number, the next number, the next number, until I hit whatever number is defined up top. Until I hit whatever number is defined up top. That is what a summation means. Yes, no, maybe so. Are we okay with that? Yeah. Well, once we start using the formula, it'll all come together. Okay? I sure hope so too. That's the goal. I'm going to scroll it up. So the next part of it is, Aaron, I hope you're to that part at least. Okay. The next part, what does n choose k mean? That was meant n choose k. This could also be written as capital C. If you look at a calculator, some calculators have a button that says NCR usually.
National California Republic?
No. So it'd be like on this button, this one would be second, then the 8 button is NCR. This is a choose function. Now, technically speaking, the capital C stands for combination because there's an NPR button as well, which is permutations. But most people have shortened this and say this is the choose function. This is n choose k. So this means, there's a couple of things that this does. Quite often it means out of n objects, choose k. Oh, I'm going to add to that. How many ways? How many ways out of n objects, let's get a full sentence, we can choose k? How many ways out of n objects we can choose k? If I have 3 people, how many ways can I choose 2 of them? 3. 3 ways. I can choose. I have 3 people. I could choose these 2, or these 2. Okay, 3 ways. Okay. We'll get to how this works in a second. Now, this builds a formula. N choose k creates a formula. And that formula is n factorial divided by k factorial. N factorial divided by k factorial. This is not mathematics yelling at you. This is not n! Okay?
I really feel bad for that YouTube video.
So,
You gotta put an air raid warning in the
okay.
description.
Okay. All right. We'll have to. I'll if I recall, I'll glance at my video and see where it where the volume spikes for a second there.
It's just puzzle.
Okay. There's a lot in this, guys. I know, new stuff. Now this equals. What does a factorial mean? This means n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 times dot dot dot
Well, I know what that means.
times 1. All over k times k minus 1 times k minus 2 times k minus 3 times dot 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 times 1. So we'll go over what that means after you guys write it down. It's an ellipses. It means it continues until you run out of numbers. So Sydney. All right. I'll wait. Yes. Dylan. Subtraction marks? Oh, it's a subtraction 1. Okay. So Sydney, pick a number for n. 7. So if this is 7, what's 7 minus 1? 7 minus 2? 7 minus 3? Okay, so I keep going until I hit 1. That's all that means. So 7 factorial would mean 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? That's what that means. Because nobody wants to write, like if I wrote 100 factorial, nobody wants to write 100 times 99 times 98 times 97 times 96 times 95. Nobody wants to do that. It's much easier to always write something that makes our life shorter. Right? Well, not our life, but makes the problem shorter. So we've got all the pieces we need. We know what sum means now. It means plug in your next value of k, then add. Plug in the next value of k, then add. Plug in the next value of k, then add. And now we know what the choose function looks like. It's a factorial. So we can bring that together. We can bring that together, and actually, let's do how to calculate a factorial really quick, that next part. Well, actually, this could go under that. So how to calculate a factorial, we could say 6 factorial divided by, let's say, that's factorial. That's what these are too. I just didn't put a very big dot. No, it's a exclamation mark.
That's why you got loud.
Yes.
I just saw one.
Yeah, those are, sorry, exclamation marks. Okay. So if we have 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial, so this is under how to calculate, how to, okay. There's a little line where how to calculate a factorial. Let's just do one really quick. 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial would be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. We did. Divided by, yes, Madeline? 4 times 3 times 2. Yeah, because we did a probability unit in geometry. Yeah. Now, we don't need to do, guys, we don't need to do 6 times 5, 30, 120, 360, 7. We don't need to do 720 divided by 24. We don't need to do that. That's making our life too difficult. Amanda? Yeah, cancel stuff out. First of all, this goes without saying, I should hope. We don't need to cancel 1 with 1. What does multiplying by 1 do to a number? Nothing. It does nothing to the number. What does dividing by 1 do to a number? Nothing. So 1s don't matter. Let's just cancel them off. Okay, now we can do what's 2 divided by 2? 1. 3 divided by 3? 4 divided by 4? Right? So this whole thing was just 30. Dreizig. Yeah. Okay. No, it's 30. Oh, I do. Okay. Alrighty. So we can use the binomial theorem to calculate. So are you guys ready? This is gonna be crazy. Okay. 2x plus 3y to the 4th. We're going to use the binomial theorem to calculate. 2x plus 3y to the 4th. No, we're going to use the binomial theorem. We're going to use that theorem at the top. So, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that they write like on the Big Bang Theory or something to make them look smart in the background, you know. Yeah, and it means nothing hard, okay? So, not at all. Okay. So, you guys ready? All right. Doesn't matter. So we have 2x plus 3y to the 4th, so I'm going to rewrite it down like on the left underneath it. is equal to. Okay? Give yourself some room, okay? I'm going to write that formula. You'll see it though. It's going to make sense. It's not so much memory. You don't have to memorize the formula. Samuel, you'll have to get the pattern down, and it's not that hard to get down. Okay? K equals 0 to 4 because they gave us our n. Okay? 4 choose K. Because it's n choose K, but they gave us our n. It's 4. All right, what's our A? Close. 2x. 2x to the 4 minus K. What's our B? 3y to the K. It'll be all right. Okay. So now, Dylan, you tell me when you're ready. You ready? Okay. Now we perform the summation. This is going to go away. We're going to plug 0 in for K. Then we're going to plug in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 4, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to plug in 0, then plug in 1, then plug in 2, then plug in 3, then plug in 4. So what's going to happen is we get 4, choose 0, 2x to the 4 minus 0, 3y to the 0, plus. Now I'm going to do this again. All of these things except the 0 is going to be a 1. Then the zeros are going to be a 2. Then the zeros are going to be a 3. Then the zeros are going to be a 4. Let's see if I can figure out how to circle this. Oh, 2.
Do we really need to write all that down?
Yep. There are precisely 2 additional steps, just so you know for room purposes. I said save some room right at the beginning of it, so I don't feel bad.
Do you see how much room is on this page for all that? I tried to make it a little like.
Each one's going to get a little shorter.
Oh, the more we do, the more it gets shorter.
Yeah. Each one's going to get a little shorter. So, Yvonne? No, she's like purposely not making eye contact. Sydney, she just doesn't want to. Tim. That's my boy. Okay. All right.
We're that small of a class.
Okay. All right, guys. Special rule. Special rule. 0 factorial is 1. Special rule. 0 factorial is 1. Okay? So with that we have n choose k. With that we have n choose k. So basically we have 4 factorial divided by 0 factorial right here. But that's okay. We don't need to even do that. We don't need to do 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Now, we can in our heads. That's 24. But I need us to learn how to do this, okay? So 4, choose 0. That's 4, choose 0. So you're going to push 4. Let me clear this. Sorry. Push 4. You guys ready? Then the green button, second, right?
Or do we push second before the 4?
No. You push 4 first, then the green button, then 8, then 0. Or,
Yeah, 0.
no.
It already turns it off by
Oh, yeah. Then equals.
1 degree.
Okay. Yeah. It's not 24 because 4 choose. I made a mistake earlier. Let me fix that. Okay. Sorry. Way up here, guys. Shh. Way up here. I'll wait. You guys need to be paying attention. I'm fixing something. I don't know why eyes aren't up. Okay. Way up here. Sorry, it's not n factorial over k factorial. It's n factorial over n minus k factorial. Okay. N factorial over n minus k factorial. Just ignore what that would be right now for now. Okay. So n factorial over n minus k. So my apologies there. Wasn't thinking. So 4 over 0 means 4 factorial over 4 factorial, and of course that's 1. Now 2 to the 4th is what?
8.
Nope, that's 2 cubed. Yeah. 16. So make sure you guys are focused here. 4 choose 0 is 1. 2 to the 4th is 16. X to the 4th is x to the 4th. You got that, Florian? Okay. What's 3y to the 0? 1. Plus. Now you've got 4 choose 1. 4 choose 1. Now that will be 4. But if please use your calculator to double check that. Okay. So it'll be 4 second 8 1 equals 4 second 8 1 equals. You'll get 4.
I get 0.
Then you're doing it wrong.
So
4
4
second 8 1 equals 4. Okay. All right.
He was really confident that I was going to come out to 8 or whatever.
Okay, guys, what's 4 minus 1 here? Let's do some mental math to keep it easy. 3. What's 2 cubed? 8. X cubed. What's 3y to the 1? 3y. Plus 4 choose 2. That's going to be 4 factorial over 2 factorial. You should get 12.
I got 6.
Okay, then 6.
See how this is confusing? Oh, this is not confusing.
I'm doing it in my head.
It's all going down.
You,
It's all going
you're
downhill, downstream, out of my brain.
okay. 4 factorial over 2 factorial. 4, 3, 2, 1 over 2, 1. Why is it doing it? Yeah. What are you doing?
I like it. 0.04. Yeah.
Where were we at? 4-2 or 4-3?
4.2.
Oh, yeah. Then you
How'd you get in? How'd you change it into statistics mode, Florian? What are you doing?
4,
That was not on purpose.
4 second, 8, 2, 6. There you go.
second, 8.
Yeah, all right. Did I mess up the formula even more? Maybe. Somebody's being sarcastic on my YouTube videos anyways and being like, this guy. They're commenting on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're
What?
not sarcastic. I make really nice comments. They're pretty funny. You should definitely read all of them. I comment on a lot of these videos.
But what were the comments?
Okay.
Like me personally.
Combinations.
This is our.
Combinations have less than permutations. So I was, okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah, we're trying to up your stuff.
Guys. Yeah.
Trying to get you those.
I've got a lot of math rattling around in my brain and I forgot it. Okay? Sorry.
Again?
There's an extra. There's an extra k factorial there. So, yeah, well, that you already are setting yourself up to do that. You're already setting yourself up for failure, giving up, and blaming. That's a bad mentality to have.
Exactly what you're supposed to do when you don't know what you're supposed to do. What else are you supposed to do?
Did everybody catch what I just changed? Michael, what did I just change? Exactly. Come on, guys.
I
Focus.
caught it. See how I'm paying attention? Still don't know. You're messing up.
I don't know what you're doing that's getting everybody's attention, Gabrielle, but is it appropriate for my class right now?
Yeah, he finally found where the key.
Oh, that's your calculator, your problem. Yeah, okay.
See, it's hidden under this PRV would mean probability.
Probability, yeah. Okay. Hopefully not. Okay. All right. Well,
Yes, sir.
all I can say is it's a good thing that I'm having you guys use the calculator because it made me realize I wrote that little formula down twice wrong, so that's on me. But it's one little portion of it, and I'm having you use a calculator anyway, Sydney, so I'm not going to accept your failure on it. So, all right. So where were we? 4 choose 2 was 6. Was 6. And let me, so 4 choose 2 is 6. What is 4 minus 2 is, 4x squared. Careful. 4x squared, because this is going to be squared, so 2 squared is 4. X squared is x squared. Okay. 3 squared? 9. 9y squared. Really quick here, guys. Allow me to show why it was 6, and my apologies. Are we focused? Yes. Okay. So 4 choose 2. How come it was 6? If I use that new formula, just so I can show you where it came from, we're not just relying on the calculator, and just in case. 4 choose 2. So that's 4 factorial is equal to 4 factorial over k factorial. K is 2 times n minus k factorial. 4 minus 2 factorial. Well, what's 4 minus 2? 2. So we'd end up with 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 2 factorial, 2 times 1, and another 2 factorial, 2 times 1. So right here we'd get 24 divided by 4, which is 6. Okay, that's where it's coming from. My apologies. If you ever want like the nicer video, just just look at the period 6 version because it'll never have my mistakes I made with period 3. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do them. We're gonna show you. No, factorials do not combine. 2 factorial times 2 factorial is just 2 factorial. That's it. There is no 8 factorial times 8 factorial is 8 factorial times 8 factorial. Yeah. I mean, you could do 8 factorial squared.
I guess because it's just 4 factorial over.
Find like dimensions of
So,
stuff.
no, it's all probability. Okay, moving forward, guys. Let's get this problem done, okay? We're on 4 choose 3. 4 choose 3. So that's 4 again. Okay. 4 minus 3 is 1. What's 2x to the 1?
2x.
Wait, why is it 4?
4 choose 3. 4 choose 3 is 4, if you put that in a calculator.
Yeah, I did it already.
4 second 8 3 equals
4 second 8. 24. What do you no, no.
no, 4 second 8
Second 8.
3 equals 4.
Wait, where does the 8 keep?
We've been using the 8. It's the NCR. NCR. Okay.
We've been using 8-1, 8-2, and 8-3.
Okay, 8.
So what?
We're only using 8 because
No, I'm not talking about the 8. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3. Because before we did 2, before that we did 4. So I don't understand.
Right, because it goes up 1 every time. 4 second 8 0. 4 second 8 1. 4 second 8 2.
I didn't think it was based on the number. I thought it was it has like x3 above it and percent.
Right. So what that we're telling the calculator to do, Samuel, is we're saying 4 NCR 0. And in green above 8, read what's in green above 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about the 8. It just go 1, 2, and then you.
Oh, okay. All right. Did it answer your question?
Well, yeah, I don't know why we're using a 1. Like, well, I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, maybe I'll explain. Why are we using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Well, I don't get why we're using 1, 2, 3, 4 because it says x.
Oh, after you push the 8, it's not using the green numbers anymore.
Oh.
We're going to actually using the numbers again. Okay. All right. 3 cubed. 3 cubed, 27. Y cubed. Okay. 4 choose 4 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. 2x to the 0 is? 2x to the 0 is? It's 1. Anything to the 0 is 1.
Only 1?
Only 1. 3 to the 4th? All right. We got one more thing, but you can just write it beneath the. You can just write it beneath that. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to go over where I got this. So I want like pencils down, eyes up. Patricia, you tell me when you're ready. Okay. 4 choose 0 is 1. Adrian. Okay. 2 to the 4th is 16. X to the 4th. 3y to the 0 is 1. That's where these numbers came from. 4 choose 1 was 4. 2 to the cubed is 8. X cubed. 3 to the 1 is 3. Y is still to the 1. 4 choose 2 was 6. 2x squared is 4. 2x in parentheses squared is 4x squared. 3y in parentheses squared is 9y squared. 4 choose 3 was 4. 2x to the 1 is 2x. 3y in parentheses cubed is 27y cubed. 4 choose 4 is 1. 2x to the 0 is 1. 3y in parentheses to the 4th was 81y to the 4th. I'm just going to multiply everything really quick and we get our final answer. 1 times 1 times 16, x to the 4th is 16x to the 4th. 4 times 8 times 3 is 96x cubed y. 6 times 4 times 9. That's 100 and, let's see, so it's, sorry, 24. 24 times 9, 180, 176. 176 x squared y squared. 4 times 2 times 27. If I did it wrong, just tell me in a second. Okay? Is what? What's it supposed to be then? If you guys want to stop me now, stop me now. Huh? 26? 2 was 16. Okay. No worries. 9, so where is it? I'm on the cubes. Okay. So 8, 160 plus 56, 216 again. XY cubed. And then 81y to the 4th. Sydney? So is there anything that you feel you like don't understand why I got what I got? No?
Are you the top one? Are you combining the terms?
Yeah.
To get the second one?
Yeah. Florian.
How did you got this one up? So the in the parentheses.
Which ones? So
Every from how did you get?
So right here, 2x to the 4 minus k. First I plug in 0, then a 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's always 2x and 3y.
Wait.
Tim? Yeah, go ahead. Florian?
Wait.
I am.
I don't get it.
Which part? I need to know specifically.
The top from 2x plus 3y to the
Just the top thing? That is the formula. A plus b to the n. Look at the top of your page, very, very top of your page. A plus b to the n is equal to k equals 0 to n. N choose k. A to the n minus k, b to the k.
okay.
But I know my a, I know my b, and I know my n. So I plugged in a, b, and n into
And then you have it from 0 to 4 plus
yeah,
because it's a 4.
correct.
Okay, I got it.
All right. The next part of it is easy, but we have 14 minutes. So why don't you guys practice by doing just numbers?
Wait, that's the answer.
Yep. Do number 1 and 2. Just do number 1 and 2 on 6-3. I'm going to have to do a hard timer, though, for 5 minutes. You'll need, obviously, scratch paper. Do 1 and 2 in the workbook for 5 minutes.
Bro, homework legit about to be 5 like my entire night. Guess I'm skipping dinner tonight, Mom. My math homework too much.
Oh, yeah.
Stop stealing my homework, Sammy, unless you want to do it for me.
Okay. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Binomial theorem. I get it. So, if it cuts into tomorrow, the lesson cuts in tomorrow, I'm okay with that. That means this homework won't be due tomorrow that I'm giving you right now. The homework will not be due tomorrow that I'm giving you right now. Are you actually gone tomorrow? Okay. So more than likely, you're just going to miss finishing this up, then the next 2 sections. So it'll just be a couple of homework ones. So keep an eye out on Google Classroom, because I'm not going to be able to give you printed notes, but just copy down on paper what the notes are. Okay? And look at what the homework will be.
Are we doing something on Friday?
Yeah.
Or something?
No, we're gonna keep on going with the lessons. I'll post them. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 days.
I have a problem already.
What's your problem?
So,
says right here. N is right here. K starts at 0, and then it gains up each time.
So if I would make the formula.
We're on this one here, though, floating.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Amanda?
Is there any quote-unquote shortcut?
No.
No. Okay, see, Gabriel. He's not gonna show it.
This is the shortcut.
Not gonna show it.
I'd much rather just do the triangle.
Yes. Can we spend the entire class?
So, like, here's the thing. If I saw a bunch of kids, like, reducing themselves to the triangle, then I would just give you numbers where the triangle becomes a burden. So,
Then can we get a giant poster of the triangle that
No.
goes as far as possible enough to fill that?
that's ridiculous. No, we'll learn it. Because this comes into effect in other things as well. So the binomial theorem is important.
So if we had 100, we'd have to do 100 over 0, 100 over, or 100
I'm so dumb about
factorial,
that too.
Yeah.
100 cubed.
Oh, you missed like the hardest thing we've ever encountered.
This has the here's if you want to rewrite it. I don't know. This one's got the those parts of it added into it. Okay. Okay.
You're doing the test, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get closer. This X is just 1, right? You probably should take a picture. So it'd be like if you were to go to decimal, just be like X to the third.
Mhm.
Or X cubed. Oh yeah. You guys.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Refocus. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Fluorine. I see what you want. You want to do that, yeah? Okay. I guess I don't need. Keep going. Keep going. Uh-huh. Come on, man. You don't got to say the parentheses open. You're good.
X 3 minus 2 y equal 2
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 over 3 x 3 minus 3 and y.
Okay. There we go. And Stephanie? Okay. So that's 1 times x cubed times 1 plus 3 times x squared times y plus 3 times x times y squared plus 1 times 1 times y cubed. X cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. Hmm?
What is it called when it's like number
Above 3? Then you just go to the 4th, to the 5th, huh?
number above the number like that?
Oh, an exponent?
Wait, so
Americans say to the 3rd. I was told from a Spanish instructor. I don't care what you guys say. If it's different for you, fantastic. Okay? But what I heard from a Spanish instructor who's taught math, that he said elevado. So elevated to the. So they like tres elevado cuatro or something like that, you know? So 3 to the 4th. I don't know in
in Dutch?
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever elevated is. Wait.
You don't know how to say like what they would say if they were to say this? You didn't learn that yet? You've learned that.
Yeah, yeah.
What would they say?
Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
What does that mean in English?
Like over?
Hi.
Hi.
High four? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About high five.
Okay. What? Do you guys have something? What's up?
Wait, so we just we're gonna ask you if we can hang up a flyer for senior auction. So we already
Oh, there's gonna be a senior auction?
Yeah.
So
we
you
were
just
gonna explain the senior auction. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, hi guys. The senior auction is this Thursday, and most of you guys know the rules, some of you guys do not. So the rules are you can buy it to 2 seniors, and the bidding starts at $5. You buy them Thursday, they're with you all day Friday. And you can make them do whatever you want as long as it doesn't violate any school rules. Or, yeah, it's inappropriate. So yeah, that's about it.
Most likely, if it's inappropriate, it's violating a school rule.
Yeah, they go together. Okay.
Like rama lama lama lang ding dong.
Any questions? Okay. Bye, Mr. Beast. Thank you.
So we buy seniors?
Yeah.
Can I have your wallet this time?
No, not if you want me to buy donuts.
So it's either donuts or senior, dude.
Hey, get your senior to buy donuts and now you're set. I will take it. Big brain move right there. Big brain move. Wait, who's the
Are students allowed to buy donuts as well?
No, you can't make them pay money for stuff.
Yeah, you can.
You can to a point, but I mean only if they're willing. If they say no, they say no.
I'm talking about
If
this.
they say no,
What about that?
My money returns, alright?
But if
I
it's
buy
for your
I
money
buy-
to like
no,
buy a
it's
senior,
not supposed to
is
buy
that using
donuts.
money?
I'm not gonna have anybody in the family buy donuts from you
No.
if you want money to buy seniors.
Wait, last time I remember last time
Okay, quiet down, guys. Besides, Tim, I got no money.
if I buy a senior, it was a foreign exchange. What are they doing with the money?
It goes to the senior class to like help them pay for all their end of the year stuff. Shh. Quiet down, folks. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, it's done. It does. No, the one I gave you in the notes, Samuel, is actually like one of the hardest ones that you'd see even on your homework and stuff. They're not supposed to be that hard, right? So this is to the 4th. So okay. So if there was a minus between, yeah, you notice that all of these have a plus in between them. Right now, we're not worried about if there's a minus between them. Okay. So okay. So hopefully, like, you guys can see the pattern, right? Which is why I think I was trying to really instill that you don't have to have that formula the way it's written memorized, right? Because you're just applying it. So yeah. It is. Yeah. We are. Okay. Shh, folks. Get that copied. You can finish that off. Okay. We'll pick up here tomorrow. Put them back. Please put the calculators back in the pockets there. Oh, 6-1 and 6-2. Make 2 separate piles over on my back counter. 2 separate piles. Make sure you get it in the correct one.